hika ki te wao, he uru tangata ki te pā. Te mate mate ao ne tētahi ki tētahi. Te whiri o ngā hononga o tētahi ki tētahi.
He Māori aho, ake ake. He tūhoi aho, mana motu hake.
Sorry, I'm so sorry. That caught me so off guard. I'm going to have to put that straight back. Because I was literally, for a second, I forgot I was reacting. And obviously I need to pay attention to the screen. I was like, where are you going with this beat, Mr. Walker? Okay, alright, okay. Wagwan people thems. Well, that was really loud, isn't it? Wagwan people. I guess it's because I'm just so eager and excited about what's coming. So, okay, first off, if you've been watching like any of my reactions, thank you. If you've watched any of my reactions to this particular gentleman, and of course I'm talking about Mr. Stan Walker, again, thank you very much, because that has been a really awesome like journey as well. I've just been reacting to some Prince and just been gushing about how much I love Prince. But I think for me, like finding an artist from that side of the world, you know, a young guy that's got this kind of like R&B soul-y, like, but not just like a typical R&B soul-y voice, but like a legendary type of voice. Do you know what I mean? Like watching him go through all those different stages in American Idol and hearing all the different like big songs that he was taking on and how he made them his own, like each time. I mean, there were a couple that I wasn't the biggest fan of. Like there were a couple, but in a whole library of so many songs that you can be performing on one of the biggest stages for one of the biggest prizes, and at the age of 18. Fam, like nobody can't tell me nothing about no Sam Walker. Yeah, Sam Walker is a done. So it was really cool to go and like watch him from the beginning. But it was paining me because I knew that, like, because I'd reacted to Ultra Light Beam, and then I think I did Amazing Grace as well, and I Surrender. I think that they was like a conjoined one. Then he came out with I Am, like, so I reacted to that, and I watched him do a live version of that, and that was it. There was so much that came from that song. It was so powerful and so cultural as well. So again, I did like another layer for me. So then I was like, right, I'm gonna go right back to the beginning. But he was still obviously coming out with, you know, new music and stuff. And I know that he'd come out with Māori ki te Māori ki te ao. Te ao? Māori ki te ao. Māori ki te ao. Māori ki te ao. I'm so sorry. I'm trying, y'all. And I know that like I've had a couple of my patrons that have been like, right, so I know you're invested in this. Have I said American Idol again? Haven't I? Have I said American Idol again? I'm just so used to saying American Idol. Like more so than even like Pop Idol. So like, please, you know, please don't be offended. It's nothing to do with like Australian Idol. It's just the fact that I've grown up with American Idol always, even over like Pop Idol, X Factor in my country. So Australian Idol. So even though they were like, you know, I know you want to finish that journey, you really need to listen to this tune now, bro. Like, and I'm like, I will, but I am indignant about my journey. And now I feel really, really happy I get to finally watch it. It's only 2 months old. But I feel as though it's going to be very cultural. I think that's what someone has said to me already, that like it's a big move in that department. And given that I've seen I Am, like I can see he's back at the moment, and what looks like a really cool tattoo. I'm gonna presume that this tattoo is a real tattoo. I mean, feel free to like tell me otherwise, but oh, you know what? Let's stop talking. Let's stop. Let's just go. Yeah.
He uru ka hika ki te wao, he uru tangata ki te pā. Te mate ao ne tētahi ki tētahi. Te whiri o ngā hononga o tētahi ki tētahi.
He Māori aho, ake ake. He tūhoi aho, mana motu hake.
Sorry, I'm so sorry. That caught me so off guard. I'm gonna have to put that straight back because I was literally, for a second, I forgot I was reacting. And obviously I need to pay attention to the screen. I was like, where are you going with this beat, Mr. Walker? Okay, alright, okay. Ooh.
He uru Hika hika ki te wao, he uru tangata ki te pā. Te mate aone tētahi ki tētahi. Te whiri o ngā hononga o tētahi ki tētahi.
He Māori ahau, ake ake. He tūhoi ahau, mana motu hake. O kureo, he take take. He tuku iho.
Yo, that is an absolute tune. And you know what? Yeah, I now understand so much. And Tanya, I'm directly talking to you. I understand now why you're like, I promise you, you're going to love this song. You're going to love this song. I need to find out what the lyrics were first, because if I'm just going by the vocals and the beat alone, yeah, and the video, fam, that was a lot of everything for me. That beat. Listen, I love me some reggae. You're talking to someone. My dad is from Kingston, yeah. My mom's family is from St. Elizabeth. Like, listen, reggae music. You see on a Sunday, yeah, when the Dutch party's on stop. Reggae music is just part and parcel of my fibre. So when I hear a beat like that, automatically something kicks in. Okay, something kicks in. So as I said, it caught me off guard initially because I was not expecting that. Because even I Am, because again, it was giving me similar vibes to I Am in regards to kind of the layout of the video or whatever. But I Am didn't have that kind of beat. It didn't have that kind of beat. Stan Walker. And you know what I think is so beautiful? I wouldn't have necessarily even have thought that there was like a cultural like link or any kind of meshing that could probably come from, you know, where he's from and his culture and Jamaica. Like I would, but yo, that was a vibe. That was an absolute vibe. Okay, I need to understand what the lyrics are. What is the song about? So, and I also want to find out as well, but I'll say it in a second. Māori. That probably is the most English way to say that. Māori ki te ao. Lyrics. Right, okay. So, now we never know how accurate these things are. So, if what I'm saying is incorrect, please tell me. Māori ki te ao is about standing strong in our identity. I am was the reclamation of identity. Māori ki te ao is the knowing of who we are and where we come from. It is who I am. This is my love letter to Hoe and to my tuatanga. This song and video is representation of just a small portion of who we are as a tribe. This is where we come from and who we have become. My heart's desire for our quapapa is that no matter where we come from or who we come from, that we continue to know we are incredible, that we are more than good, that we are powerful, that we can just be. I am but one. I am not the representation of our iwi or of our hapu, but I am Tuhoe nonetheless. This is a collective quapapa of Niguiru or Nagai to Mana Māori Tuho Kite Ti Rio Māori Ke Te Aho. Thank you everyone involved in this. This is my Māori and I will be very blessed knowing that this is part of our wakapapa. Awa Aure Ke Te Aho. So I'm guessing this has been taken from Stan's. So all I need to do is go to his page, really. Like that's crazy, right? So I'm not quite sure what this website is, but it's a very long way. I've just been like, right, it's all here. So I guess reading why Stan has written this song is actually really important because I kind of feel that in I Am, and hear him talking about I Am, and the reason why Anna DuVernay picked him for the film was because actually there was in terms of doing the song for the film, was because he not only has got this killer voice, but I suppose there was a big thing about identity within that as well. So that's really interesting. So the English translation, Māori into the world. So that's what Māori ki te ao means, Māori into the world. So I am Māori, Maori, forevermore. I am Tuoe, self-determined, my language is enduring, inherited, lest you forget who you are, who you're descended from, your legacy is of nobility. Push, rise up, stand up, spread it far and wide, release the Maori language into the world. I am a seed who was sown in the midst, spring up, multiply, the new generation, raise your heads, lest you forget who you are, who you're descended from, your legacy is of nobility. Push, rise up, stand up, spread it far and wide, release the Maori language into the world, lest you forget who you are, who you're descended from, your legacy is of nobility. Wasted indeed, our noble language would be, merely left idling, the language like a flame, ignites the enduring fire of the soul. It is armoring that shelters, fostering true potential. To take action is to live, to hesitate is to die. Rise, arise, be upright, push, rise up, stand up, spread it far and wide, release the Maori language into the world. I mean, if I'm honest, there was probably not so much of a need. Like, I wanted to make sure that I knew what the lyrics were, as I didn't speak, like, incorrectly. But I feel as though there was a lot of that was given in terms of how that was coming across in that video, from youngins to elders, women, young men, like strong men, stand in the nature, standing like 2 foot 10 toes down, like, you know, that there was so many strong poses within that video that would have told me that this is about pride. This is about people standing for who they are, what they're about, their ancestry, their cultural relativity to one another, and the fact that that's important, because when you see different generations, you can see there's a message, isn't it? It's a message. Like, it's not dying here. Do you know what I mean? It's a collective, and I love the fact that when Stan was talking about this song, he was like, it's not about me. I'm but a seed, mate. Do you know what I mean? I'm a seed that was sown. So I'm telling you now, lest we forget. Because I didn't realise when I think it was one of my first videos, and I was like, oh, I don't understand as to why is Maori, why was that not allowed to be spoken? And obviously in the comments people explained that actually it was forbidden, like it was actually something that was, you know, people could actually be beaten for, and actually people were given their recollections about their parents or their grandparents or their family members that weren't allowed to speak their language. And you know, that in itself, identity is so important, and detaching someone from their mother tongue is so harmful. It's so harmful, but it works, doesn't it? It works well for control, and I know there's, you know, many different guises of that in history, but it's amazing that within the platform that Stan has found himself with, that he's able to kind of connect those dots with his culture and his people, and to give that message back to, like, listen, you don't need to, you know, wallow in the unknowingness of this forgotten people, because we're not forgetting. We're not forgetting. We're going to stand right here and tell you about who we are. The one thing I'd also like to note as well, and this is probably just something I could probably Google, but again, I also think it's just I just like to ask. I mean, I think it's nice to ask a community, and it's also nice to get answers from people as opposed to Wikipedia. So the kind of, I'm guessing those were hacker dances. Am I saying that right? Like it was hacker dances that he was doing, or that people were doing in that video. So what is the purpose of that? I mean, as again, it looks quite bold, it looks quite striking, and actually, obviously, like with their eyes and everything, like it's very like, you know. So what's the purpose of that? What is that to demonstrate? I said I've got my own thoughts as to what it could be, but I don't know. So better to ask, right? But no, I just really enjoyed that, and again, I can't get over just the beats. That everyone's vibing at the beat of this tune, like this reggae tune, and his vocals within it are just so awesome. I need to watch him do this live, so I'm gonna look for that now. But I'm actually gonna watch a performance of him doing "I Am" live next, actually. So if there is a performance of him doing this song live, please let me know. But for now, thank you so much for watching with me. I really enjoyed that. This actually was for Kristen, so she actually won the Jump the Q prize draw with Sherry the week before last. So, but I just remember that Tanya also had made. She's like, you need to watch this. So I'm like, I've watched it now. Amazing, absolutely amazing. I'd love to know what you guys thought of this. Please do drop me a like and subscribe if you did enjoy this. And if you do want access to these kind of videos before they come to YouTube, then please do jump over to Patreon. It's a great way to help support the channel because I'm doing this full time now. So any support that you guys would like to send my way would be great. But it does mean that you get access to more of me, and you get access to kind of like a priority list when it comes to reaction requests and stuff. But most importantly, you get access to my videos before they hit YouTube. So yeah, for now, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you on our next. Oh.